Oh, easy now. Get it moved. Plastic records. Come on. There's the last of it. Okay. Alright, there's that. Alright. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to cause a problem. There we are. So yeah, guys, as you can tell by the phone falling off, apparently. Let me just get this out here. There we go. So yeah, guys, as you can tell by the image for the stream, I'm going to be talking about my interest in music. Now, you'd think, oh, he's into rap. Nope. Not even close. I don't even like rap music. I've despised it. But yeah, I mainly like 50s and 60s music. Mainly rock and roll. 70s and 80s rock. And a bit of 90s rock. Basically, sort of the era when rock and roll was sort of, you know, being stopped. No offense, and correct me if I'm wrong to anyone, if there's anyone watching, but yeah. Also, basically, my interest in music started from me listening to what my mom listened to. She listens to a lot of, because when I was growing up, she was listening to like 97.1 on the radio, and I just grew into liking the music on there, and I've been into rock music ever since, but I've gotten into a few different genres since then. More recently, adult alternative music. It's sort of adult, it's kind of like modern rock, so to speak. So, I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong to anyone who's in the chat. And I see we have one watching. I wonder who it is. Don't be bashful. Come on, feel free to comment if you wish. Scooting up here. Ah, no. Caught it. Nah. But, yeah. As you guys saw, I still use records. That's something that most people don't use now. I actually have a whole basket full of CDs. I actually even have a record player here. I did have speakers up here, but I've since removed them. The records are under the bed there. Right there. Those are just books I have. It's rare for me to play the records now, really, because it's not that I'm not using them. Trust me, I'd like to, but it's because of their value. I don't want to end up damaging them. I don't know if I'm going to sell them later on in their life, but, you know, if I have to, I will. But I'm just hoping they'll go to a good place. I know of a record store in Athens that's still in business. But, yeah. Oh my god, the annoying orange is back. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, y'all, didn't mean to change topics, but I need to let a friend of mine know of this. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry. Also, I like Millennium Force's intro. I like it's a guitar riff. That's nice. I like that. I'm also glad he actually went back to his original lettering font, too. That's just me, though. Anyway, back to the music. But, yeah, if I were to do a list of 80s bands that I like, it'd go on forever. But in terms of a few artists I like, there's Toto, Journey, Fleetwood Mac, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Michael Jackson, Elton John. I know some of these guys started out in the 70s, but I know they were popular in the 80s as well. I know Boston and the Doobie Brothers, those are two other favorite bands I have. And I also like, but I also have a, in terms of the 50s and 60s era music I like, it involves, well, Richie Valens. I like a few songs by Richie Valens. I have like a few songs by Buddy Holly. And I do like a few songs by Peter, Paul, and Mary. That's a band that did folk music back in the 60s and 70s and into today, really. 50 years. Not longer now. But yeah, I didn't get interested in Journey until 2012, because when I saw a film called Whitewater Summer, and that one of their songs was used in the end of the movie. It was from their, I found out later it was on their Raised on Radio album. That's since now become one of my favorite Journey albums of all time, and I like every song on it. And it's rare for me to find an album where I like all the songs on it. That's, as far as I know, the only one. And to be honest, I kind of wish a lot of the songs on that album were played on the radio more, because they're sort of burning out all these good bands by just playing their hits. They need to start playing more of their music that were not known to be hits, but are still good, instead of, you know, just the hits. That's just my opinion. But, yeah. Okay, I see we have 2 people watching. I don't know who they are. I'm used to seeing comments saying where their names show up. But, oh well. Hey, if any of y'all want to comment, feel free to, so I know who you are. I mean, I'm glad you guys were able to make it, whoever you are. But the thing doesn't allow me to see who's watching, so I'm sorry. But, yeah. In terms of 90s bands I like, there's Gin Blossoms, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I think a few others. But, yeah. Oh, and Metallica. I like Metallica. And, in terms of alternative, there's a few songs I like. I don't know if they would be considered alternative, but, yeah. There's 2 songs I like by a recent band called Mind Over Matter. There's 2 songs I like by Imagine Dragons. There's 5 or 6 songs I like by Ray Montalage, if I even said his name right. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I mean, basically, there's a lot of songs that I like that are from alternative bands that were made in this time period or slightly earlier. And yeah, I mean, I also like instrumental and piano music. I like smooth jazz, and then, of course, like I said, piano music, orchestra music, soundtrack music, and a bit of dubstep here and there, and a bit of vaporwave. One of my favorite jazz artists is Kenny G. My mom hates him. Not him in general, just his music, but I like his music. And I like Motown. That's another genre I like. And, I like some music by Michael Bolton. That's another artist I like who does good music. Who almost has an uncanny resemblance to Kenny G with the hair he has. That's just me, really. That's just my opinion, and that's just what I've noticed. But I've heard his music, and I like his music. Yeah. Another one of my favorite artists in Motown, of course, is also Lionel Richie. I like his music as well. He makes some good music as well. And some of these bands I got into from my mom, some of them I got into from my grandmother, some of them I got in... Basically, like some of these bands, a lot of these bands I got into from all portions of my family who still listen to the older music. I like a lot of the old stuff, too. In fact, at one point in time, my YouTube channel had a playlist that had over 930 videos of pure music on it. But, unfortunately, I thought that thing had... All the channels that I had the music on had gotten copyrighted, and I ended up accidentally deleting the playlist, and yet only to find out later that it kind of still worked. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't plan on redoing that playlist, because it took forever to find most of the songs. Okay, it took me months, so I'm sorry. I may not be able to do that again. I mean, but let me know in the comments of this video if you guys want me to do that, or to do a playlist devoted to each of the band's music, because I can actually do that. I'll just have to find the songs I remember listening to, but if I can find them, I'll put them in their own individual playlist. But I'll leave that decision up to y'all. If y'all want me to do that, you know, let me know. And I hated that most of my generation doesn't like any of that kind of music that came before me. I love it. And I hate it that no one else does. And no one else is my age, that is. There's a few people, but it's not a lot. And I would play a lot of this music in this stream, but it'd probably get me distracted. And, of course, you know, there's the possibility of copyright infringement. And I do not intend on doing that. Yeah. I don't plan on getting copyrighted, and I don't plan on letting my channel get taken down anytime soon. So, yeah. I'm sorry if this live stream was short and a bit random, but, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And, yeah. That's pretty much it for this video, and so, yeah. Till next time. And in the words of the Terminator himself, hasta la vista, baby.